Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 17 of the Image Comics of Transformers. Now as you know, we're now on issue 17, where the stakes are going to get risen a lot more higher. We're finally going to get introduced to a original character in the Image Comics of Transformers. And the cover mainly has, Thundercracker looking at what happened to Skywarp, and let's get on with the story. It starts off with with Thundercracker, transforming back into his alt mode, and we see how he shows up at the Ark to try and find Skywarp. And of course, he sees that, Skywarp has been modified to the Ark and saying, "I'm coming to get you. You out of here." No. Survival means death. You're stuck here? If you will. And we see how we will try and find a way to rescue him. And we do kind of see how Carly, as well as Spike, managed to find Ultra Magnus thanks to Beachcomber and RC. And we do see how RC even asks Beachcomber why the sudden change of persona. And he points out, before they actually hit Earth, when they were on the Ark, where everyone was fighting to the death, we see how Beachcomber was amazed by the beauty of Earth and realised he couldn't be part of the war anymore. And we do see how RC even questions his new philosophy and everything else. But we see how, things take a turn for the worse when things start to go AWOL, when everyone starts getting blasted. And we see how, because of Ultra Magnus' PTSD, we see how RC tries to calm him down. And we see how, due to it being so worse, he says, I'm sorry, I couldn't see you. I lost myself behind my fortress. I was only trying to help keep myself safe. And we see how, because of his PTSD, he's basically built himself something to keep himself away from Shockwave. And we see how, on Cybertron, we see how Elita 1 is getting Blades and everyone else to kind of use the spark container and all that to create reinforcements. And we do kind of see how both Cliff Chomper and Elita 1 basically debate on Optimus, and we see how Elita 1 is furious about everything that Optimus has done. But we kind of see how even Blue Streak mentions, now that Shockwave is out of the picture, they've got a winning chance. And with that spark container, with all of the fallen members of Cliff Chomper's clan, they can actually create something much stronger. So we see how Warpath, Blur, Blades, and there's Elita 1 go in with guns and blazing. And we do kind of see how, after the whole dam rupture, we see how Wheeljack finds out that the Decepticons are basically heading off to Seattle to get a larger power source. And we do kind of see how Optimus says, "Do you know what to do, Autobots? Prepare for..." "Optimus, wait! What happened at the dam?" "I don't know. Something came over me." "I believe you, but if you're in the dark on what's happening, we have to get you back to the Ark." And we do kind of see how, Optimus knows they can't really risk going back now, knowing that too much is at stake. And we do kind of see how, at the kind of guard post, we see how Ratbat as well as Thrust argue about the guard duty, and then, Blue Streak and the others go in guns and blazing. And we kind of see how, everyone goes in to take the sort of the sort of spark thing back, and everyone goes duking it out. And we see Ratbat saying, "Show yourself, Uprisers." And Elita 1 takes down Frost and Ratbat, and we do kind of see that, Cliff Chomper makes it to the Wall of Sparks, and that, the device activates. So, puts in the container, and of course, this is them now creating a new powerful warrior for the first time in years. And we do kind of see that, in Seattle, Starscream with his forces saying, "Hurry, Decepticons! The race for Energon is on! We must win!" And we see how, Seattle ends up getting pummeled. And we see Starscream saying, Bruticus, no matter what, you think you have what it takes to defeat a Soundwave? Actually, yes. Get real! You always were and always will be And yeah, we see how everything goes all AWOL. And we see how, yeah, Optimus gets his team together to rescue as much humans as possible. And this is pretty much an all-out bloodbath. And we do kind of see how Optimus manages to rescue a mum and a child. And we see how, yeah, Cliff Chomper, Jazz, Trailbreak and all that manage to rescue whoever they can despite all the chaos. And we see how, yeah, Elita 1 finds out the machine is asking for a secondary form, but we see how, because of Cliff Chomper's quick thinking, we see how Blades manages to drop off the remains of Carly's van. It mainly scans and creates a new warrior, saying, Cliff Chomper, we recognize... No, I recognize you. From ages past. And we see how, yeah, he asks the new Autobot what's their name. And yeah, the new warrior says that their name is Shardhead. And I kind of like the idea of this character. Like, it's meant to be kind of like a more rock and roll van, having this He-Man Masters of the Universe feel. And I think they look actually pretty badass. And this is the story. So I kind of think, yeah, issue 17 is missable, but it definitely got moments where it works. We do see the stakes are risen a lot higher than it needs to be. We do see how the Autobots, not only on Cybertron, have to create a new warrior to get back a winning advantage, but we see how Optimus, Jazz, and Cliff Chomper and that all have to deal with the Decepticon Civil War on Earth. There is a lot more on the plate than with Shockwave. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Definitely good and definitely readable. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.